Good evening and welcome to ACP Web Development. I'm sorry that I missed you guys this evening, but I'm looking forward to working with both you and your students throughout the school year. A little bit about me and my background. I went to Montclair State University where I got my Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and my minor in Computer Science, as well as my Master's in Educational Leadership. In 2018, when we started the CTE programs inside the high school, I went and got my CTE certification. This was substantiated by my experience in the actual field. I worked for about 10 years for a local ISP called GOES, Global Online Electronic Services, doing phone tech support from the age of 14 through about 24, along with building websites and securing networks for medium to small sized businesses within our area. Web design is something that I hold very personal. It's something I've enjoyed for a very long time. If you ever have any questions from me and want to discuss the class or practical applications or any of your students, please don't hesitate to reach out. My email is here on the screen. You can also leave a note in my mailbox, or if you want to talk over the phone, just let me know where to call you. If you call the main office, they'll also get me a message, and I'll get in touch with you as quickly as I can. This class, being an ACP course, has two major pieces to it. It has the major grades and the minor grades at 70 and 30%. Major grades will be web projects. Students will be building their own web pages through a variety of technologies, and minor grades will be their little checkups along the way. For instance, if they're building a project, I might ask them to design a layout first inside of Figma. That might be a minor grade. I might give them a homework assignment looking up some different tags or some different styles, or analyzing a few web pages for how they're designed to look for ideas and ways to build their own. What I expect from them, and they've had me before so they know this, that I look first and foremost for them to be here and to respect each other. If we don't have a respectful classroom, we can't work collaboratively, and everything in business, especially in web development, is always in a team. I ask them to arrive prepared. We do most of our notes through using WebStorm, a professional technology we use in class, and we hook them up to GitHub so kids learn about version control, but they can also take notes in a notebook or in a Google Doc should they be more comfortable with that. I do ask them to complete their homework assignments and their projects on time. It's important, especially for the reinforcement of homework, that it is when it's assigned. We don't get a lot in this course, but when it is there, it is important. And of course, I ask them to put forth their best effort, which they already did back in the CSP. I'm happy to have them again this year. The curriculum here focuses, at least for this first half a year in web design, focuses on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. We also look at two different frameworks, one for CSS called Bootstrap and one for JavaScript called jQuery. For those who are a little more familiar with technology, these are of course not the only frameworks for those languages, just the ones that we focus on here. We try to focus heavily on good design and looking at it from a user's perspective, not just the programmers. And if we have time, I like to go into PHP and SQL a bit so they can actually build full web applications, time permitting. If you have any questions for me, please don't hesitate to let me know. For anybody interested, this class is available and offers SCCC dual credit enrollment. There's some information on their Schoology page as well. I'd be happy to discuss it with anyone. Otherwise, thank you so much for taking a look at this today, and I hope to talk to you all throughout the year.